Hi, my name is Rebecca Grace, and today we are going to talk about how to add a border around text in a card image block. So the first thing you want to do is actually add the image block. So we're going to go to Pages. You need to select the page that you want it to be on. I'm going to create a new page for us. Okay, so I have this new page here. Click Edit. Hover over where you want the image to be and select. Scroll down to Image Layouts and select Card. And then you're going to upload your image. I'm using an image by Severe and Unsplash, but when you upload yours, you want to make sure you rename it something that uses some of the keywords for your site to help with your SEO. Also, make sure your image is optimized so it doesn't take too long to load on your page. If it loads here pretty fast, it's a good indicator that it's a good size. If it takes a long time, chances are your image is too big. Make sure it's selected on card. You can change what side you want the text to be on. You may also want to add an animation. Okay, then type in what you want your title to be. Okay, so I've just added some filler text there, and then click Save. Now we have to add some custom CSS to put a border around our text. So we're going to click Home, Design, Custom CSS, and then copy and paste the following code. And you'll see a border pop up around your text here. I've made it this nice dark green color. I usually try to select a color that's either part of the brand or matches well with the image that you've chosen. Now, this code as it is will apply a border to every card block throughout your site. So if you only want it on this section, you need to add another piece of code. So we're going to go to Settings, and take note of what the URL slug is. So card block in my case. And then you're just going to add hashtag your URL in front. And you should see the block come up here and nowhere else on your site. Now, because I'm not on a Brine template, then it may work a bit differently. So if you're using a Brine template, that should work just as is. If you're not using a Brine template like this one, this isn't going to work. And so what you're going to do is have to find what the name of this section is. Okay. To do that, right click and select Inspect. And then you need to find what Squarespace has named this section. So scroll up until you hover over and it shows that whole section. And you'll notice it says ID is content. So instead of the URL slug like most Brine templates do, it may rename it something different. So in this case, it's just named it content. So I'm going to copy that and use that here. So for most cases, your URL slug will work great there. If it's not working, then you use right click and click Inspect in order to find what code is for that section. And that is how you add a border around the text in a card image block.